Hey guys, Opal here and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing 3 different Rapunzel style builds. I'm super excited about this video. I got super inspired. I was looking through Pinterest and I randomly saw all of these really cute scenes from Tangled. I don't know why, probably because I look at a lot of Disney content on there, but it gave me this idea to do 3 different scene inspired builds from the movie. So this first one is the dance scene, and I tried to kind of get inspiration from the village. I think it's called Corona Town. It obviously doesn't look exactly the same as the town, but I did try and capture the same sort of vibe that town had. And the vibe to me when I was looking at it was kind of fancy, but almost like small town, like very cottagey, very rustic, lots of really warm tones. There was some like knick-knack things and like little stalls, and I actually did forget to put in some veggie stands, but if you were going to recreate this, I would definitely add these in because I think that would just be a cherry on top to this build. Now in this scene when they're walking up, there's these like beautiful Rapunzel banners. We do have these in the game. Unfortunately though, I accidentally did this in my main valley, not knowing that we couldn't use the Rapunzel banners in your main valley. We can only use them in Eternity Isle, so that is why I put that kind of rustic autumn themed one at the front. I really wanted to do a row of Rapunzel banners, but yeah, that one is kind of like a placeholder because I really wanted to use the purple ones, but oh well. In this town, I did a lot of Rapunzel kind of items, like I used lots of little easels and lots of kind of wood tone things. I made sure to use these like wooden benches. I thought they looked really cute, and I did swap out those back ones with these kind of more basic ones, even though those other ones were from the Tangled collection. I just thought these ones kind of matched a little bit better. Now I just did this in my plaza. I'm not really sure why. I kind of had my full valley decorated and I just deleted the peaceful meadow to fit this in. But yeah, this could really go anywhere. It's quite small, but you could really expand upon this and make it a lot bigger. I kind of just condensed it into this little area because I wanted to do 3 builds in this video, and even this build by itself, it took quite a long time. While we're doing this specific build, I just want to talk about the 2 other builds that I do. So this one is obviously inspired by the town, and then we have one inspired by the scene of them in the boat, and then the last one is just inspired by Rapunzel's house. So this is the finished build for the first one, the little town. I did go ahead and add in some food because I thought that'd be really cute. And I love the little topiary planter boxes. I think they're really cute and add a lot of color into the build, which I love. And here's a little overview shot of this build. Obviously, yes, it is very small, but I think it's quite cute, and I've been loving doing really small builds lately. Okay, now moving on to the next build, which is the boat scene. And I did put this castle in the back because obviously I'm not going to do a full build with just a boat and a pond, but this is right next to the last build we did, and I just did a mud path all the way up to the castle. I kind of made it look like, I'm not really sure, like the path goes around the pond, and from a certain angle I think it looks not like the movie, but it definitely has the same vibes. I wanted to kind of close everything off with these like big jungle trees, so I did that, and then I added a few little foliage pieces to make it look really overgrown. Obviously the thing that I would want the most is if we had a pond with a big space behind it, and then I would have done the castle behind and, you know, stuff in the foreground, and then behind the pond and then the castle. But this was kind of the best I could do, so I kind of just put the path around the pond, and I think it still looks cute. I did a mixture of fireflies and lanterns because I thought that would make it look a lot prettier at night, and also added in some of the smaller lanterns, which I think are just so cute. Here is the finished build. It's a very small build, but it's only a very small scene in the movie, and it's only really a boat and a pond and lanterns, so I thought this was pretty cute. Here's it at night. It's definitely giving me Rapunzel vibes. This would also look really cute if you did the town and then you put this to the side of the town. Now the next build is just inspired by the scene, and they come out of the tower and you can kind of see I don't even know what you call it. It's like a meadow in front of the tower. Anyways, I didn't do like a big circle bit. I was meant to do like a big circle grass bit with some like foliage in it and then close it off, but I didn't really have enough space for that, so instead I did like a pathway up to the tower, and then I did lots of foliage and kind of kept it quite open, but it's not in a circle shape that like I had wanted to. I think this build is also really good if you're on Switch and you just want a little inspiration to decorate Rapunzel's tower. This is very, very easy on the object limit. I did go in at the end and add in some flowers, but to save on the item limit you could just add less of these. I didn't do any stones around the path, and if you were worried about, you know, the path looking a little bit too jagged, I think you could also use a bordered path and just make it only a slightly curved, so it's not as much like squares. I hope that makes sense. I'm not very good at explaining myself. Anyways, for this build I used the little meadow grass patches that I think look really, really cute, and I completely forgot we had these, so I added a couple of those in along with the beach grass. As I said, I kept this really open, but I did add extra things, like obviously in the movie there's no painting tables and like tables in general with food on it, but just because, you know, I'm not going to just do no decorations, I just added some very simple decorations into this build. Here's it at night, which I really, really love. More like sunset, but yeah, I think the lighting looks really beautiful like this, and yeah, I'm super happy with these builds, and it was really fun to kind of create some different Rapunzel inspired builds. I really enjoyed myself, and I'm hoping to do some more movie inspired builds in the future, so thank you so much for watching. I really hope this gave you some inspiration. Bye bye.